Thinking about purchasing a home in 2024 but not exactly sure where to start? These are the 12 simple steps to navigate you through the home buying process. My name is Keith Ruffins. I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway, Fox & Roach here in Rittenhouse Square, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I want to make sure that you know everything you need to know when purchasing your first home. Step 1, get all your documents in order, your pay stubs, your credit score, figure out how much debt you have, and then compile all that information on top of how much you're probably already paying right now for rent, and figure out exactly how much you want to borrow and how much you can afford monthly. Once you have that done, you can move on to step 2. Step 2 and step 3 are going to go hand in hand. Step 2 is going to be contact a realtor that you like, you know, and you trust. Step 3 is going to be have that realtor contact a lender that they like, know, and trust. That lender is going to be able to compile all the information that they need that you're going to have already together for them, run your credit score, look at your debt to income ratios, and figure out exactly what your pre-approval amount would be. Once you have that pre-approval, you're off to the races. Now you can start looking for houses that are going to be within that range. Step 4. Now you can actually start to go to showings. So you're going to start going into homes and checking out neighborhoods and figuring out what's going to be the best fit for you. During this time, your realtor probably already set you up on an automatic home search that's going to be specific to your criteria: bedrooms, bathrooms, amenities, if any, and the neighborhood. They're going to make sure that they have all of those things laid out for you within your budget, so that way you can see all the homes available to you. That could be on a daily search, a weekly search, or however often you would like to see things. Step 5, once you have found the ideal home that checks all the boxes, makes you feel so good inside about it, now we want to move forward and we want to make an offer. All right, so I'm going to go into detail on a later YouTube video that's going to explain the details of offers, but for this one, we're just going to keep it short as we're going to present the offer to the seller. We're going to get it written up for you that evening and then make sure that it's in front of the seller before the day is out. Step 6 is going to be making sure you have that contract signed, because you have an offer in front of them doesn't mean it's going to sign. So there's going to be some work that needs to be done between your realtor and the person that's listing the home to make sure that the seller has all the information they need to move forward with your offer. Step 7 is going to be inspections. Now this can be something that can be waived, but not necessarily recommended, especially as a first-time home buyer. You're going to want to know the ins and outs of the house and make sure that you understand it fully. During the inspection period time, you get to ask the inspector as many questions as you want about the whole entire home. I suggest following them around and asking them, and maybe even having a checklist of things. If they say anything that you're confused about, speak up. Ask them exactly what they mean by that. Is this something that I should be worried about? What's the average cost of fixing this? The inspector is going to be well versed in knowledge and explaining that in full detail to you. And at the end of that, they're going to give you a wrap up of exactly everything that they went over in that inspection and a report. 8, mortgage application. If you have elected to get a mortgage for this home, then there's a verification process that needs to be done, and there's a specific date on the agreement of sale that's going to let the listing agent and the seller know that you're going to have everything wrapped up and verified by that specific time. Step 9, title insurance. Title insurance protects your investment and your rights to the property. So you want to make sure that you're ordering title insurance, because they're going to do the work to make sure that no one can take claim to your property after you've already reached settlement. Step 10, prepare for settlement. As your closing day nears, we want to finalize all mortgage documents, your insurance, and title commitment. You'll also be provided with a cost breakdown of all the finances that are going to be associated with settlement. Step 11, we'll meet at the property. This usually takes place the day of settlement. That may be early that morning or that afternoon, right before we get to the table, to do a pre-walkthrough and make sure that everything is exactly how we negotiated and everything is good to go. And we made it to step 12, settlement day. So on settlement day, you're going to bring 2 forms of ID, you're going to meet with the settlement officer, and you're going to sit down and sign the rest of the documentation, finalizing the total agreement. If there's any checks that need to be made or paid at that point in time, that'll be done, and you're going to get the keys to your new home. If you tuned in this far, I just want to say thank you for watching my channel and tuning into the 12 steps that you're going to need to know when purchasing a home. If you'd like to see more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to post some new videos on agreement of sale and inspections and what to look out for and how to negotiate them. And then I'll go to further depth about things that you actually as the audience want to hear and want to see. Once again, thank you for checking out my channel and hope to see you soon.